I've got sunshine in my head. Ride round town with me and my friends. Got the top down cause it's
Yo, what's poppin'? What's cooking? You cooking some scrambies down there? You cooking some scrambled eggs? No, that's not what's cooking. We're cooking up a Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle against my boy Trevor. Look at my team. This team, I love it. I absolutely love it. But I'm not going to talk too much about it because you're going to see it in this battle, and it's looking hella nice. My boy Trevor's got some Stall on his team, most definitely. Has that Amoonguss, the Slowbro, and the Clefable, and I hate Stall. But we're about to hop into this and see how things play out. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do just that. He leads off with a nice and powerful Genesect. I'm like, not bad. Not bad at all. So now, I send him a Fortress as my lead, clearly. And he goes ahead and goes for the U-turn. So I am completely okay with that. I am completely fine. That's no harm done to me. So actually, it's actually more harm done to him than anything. Hits me, and I'm actually carrying the Rocky helmet because I don't give a damn. I don't know what else to put on Fortress. It's the only thing I've seen to fit. So I go ahead and set up my rocks, and he actually does the same thing to me. This friggin' U has Stealth Rocks as Clefable. So anyway, that's exactly what he does. Now, just honestly, my Fortress is here for the hazards, so I go ahead and hit up those toxic spikes real quick. And now me, completely unknowingly, I did not know this, but he switches in Amoonguss, and I guess Amoonguss actually clears the toxic spikes, which I did not know at all. But that's pretty cool. So anyway, I go ahead and hit the Volt Switch, and I think he predicted me here. So I go ahead and just switch out, because I had nothing better to do there, and I actually switched to my Charizard, not realizing I completely forgot that I switched him in on the rocks. So this does a clean like 50% to me. It does do a clean 50%. So anyway, he gains a little health in the Black Sludge, and I go straight for the Mega Evolution, playing no games. Charizard Y in this bitch. No, but actually, I was predicting his switch. I was like, why would he stay in against me? I have a Charizard Y, Drought, Flamethrower, Amoonguss will die. But he actually did stay in, so I like over-predicted clearly, and went for the Solar Beam, predicting him to go either Garchomp or going T-Tar. So anyway, or even going the back into the Slowbro, predicting my Flamethrower. So anyway, I go ahead and hit him with the Solar Beam. It does nothing, and he spores me, and I'm like, well, back to sleep, Charizard. So Amoonguss is sitting there gaining health, no problem, and I'm not liking that at all. So I'm like, Charizard, you need to wake up right now. You gotta come through. So I actually get hit by the Sludge Bomb, and it does quite a bit of damage. Well, not that much, taking into consideration that I'm not bulky at all. But anyway, Charizard wakes up. He's coming through. Hits with the Flamethrower. So down goes the Amoonguss, and that is out of here. Thank God. So now he sends in Garchomp, and my first instinct is, damn, that's just Choice Scarf. So I go ahead and get out of here. I'm like, he's gonna outspeed me, no doubt. The Stone Mist is gonna hit me. So I switch out to my Trevenant, and to my surprise, he actually just went for, I believe he just went for the Stab Dragon Claw. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. So he hits me with the Dragon Claw, and it doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it does a fair amount, but I mean, I'm a Trevenant, so I can't expect any less. So now U comes in, and I go ahead and go straight for the Will-O-Wisp. I was not playing any games to that Garchomp. However, it didn't matter because when I Will-O-Wisp this thing, I did not realize it was Magic Guard. So the burn is just sitting there. It's not really affecting it at all. And he hits me with the Dazzling Gleam, and thank God for the good old Harvest. Trevenant's coming through for me lately. Didn't know how good this thing was until right now. So I go ahead and hit him with the Horn Leech real quick. And this does some pretty good damage to it, I'm not gonna lie. And now she just gains the lefties, but I mean, he just gains that lefty's health back. And he continues to hit me with the Dazzling Gleam. This man's playing no games. So I just continue spamming the Horn Leech. I mean, I need health. That thing needs to go, so I just stay in. I feel like I have no better switch. I could have switched into Terrakion and crushed this thing so at the close combat, but I didn't feel like wasting resources. I just didn't want to waste resources at all. That's my only reasoning behind it. So I keep the Trevenant in, and I actually set up the Leech Seeds, not realizing, hello, this thing does have Magic Guard. What am I doing? But anyway. Hindsight's 2020. So I go ahead and hit up this thing quick. Trevenant's coming back through with that harvest. So I get that health back from the citrus berry. Thank God Trevenant's an animal. And she hits me with the Dazzling Gleam once again. And me and Trevenant do not like Dazzling Gleam at all. So anyway, I hit him with the Horn Leech. And I'm like, alright, perfect. One more Horn Leech to knock this thing out. And I should be able to take one more Dazzling Gleam. Because I should be able to. So he goes ahead and hits me with another Dazzling Gleam. And that's actually going to be the last Dazzling Gleam this thing hits me with, because Trevenant's coming through and taking its ass out. So it's going to give me a tad bit of health. I mean, nothing substantial, but oh well. The way I look at it is a one-off. Trevenant still took this thing out, and it gets its harvest back, so I'm like, oh damn Trevenant, you're putting in the work. I actually really like Trevenant. I didn't realize how much I liked him until just like a little while ago, a couple weeks ago actually, when I finally got one back. Alright, well, so he switches into Genesect, and he brings it in for the download, and actually gets the spec attack boost, and I know I'm dead, so he just hits me with the Ice Beam, and to my surprise, this Genesect is not Scarfed. This Genesect is not Life Orbed. No, none of that. That's too logical. It's Expert Belt. Hello? I have not seen this set, but anyway, this is an Expert Belt Genesect. So anyways, he comes at me with the flamethrower, and I, knowing that I can live this thing with like a fair amount of health because I am Assault Vest Excadrill, that's no problem to me. I hit him with the Earthquake now, and this does a ton of damage to it. I mean, Genesect has no bulk, but I'm like, I might as well just stay in, fodder out the Excadrill. I can't afford to lose anything else. So I send Excadrill down, and now I send in Crawdaunt, the man himself. This thing is completely amazing. I keep realizing how good this thing is. So he hits me with an Iron Head and it does nothing, and I go straight for the knockoff. I mean, nothing really mattered on that knockoff. It was a guaranteed KO. The thing had like 4 health left. So now we sent in the Tyranitar, and we were talking on Skype, and he's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I'm like, is it gonna Aqua Jet? The Aqua Jet's here. So I'm like, no, actually, I'm not gonna Aqua Jet, and I'm not gonna Crap Hammer you. I'm gonna Superpower you. Bitch, so get out of here. So down goes the T-Type to the Superpower. Crawdaunt's an animal. Oh my god. So the Crawdaunt is killing him. No problem. He's like, ooh, kill him. Crawdaunt's taking souls. So now he switches into Garchomp, and I'm actually quite alright with this. I mean, I still can't take anything from the Crawdaunt without risking death. So I switch back into the Fortress to avoid taking major damage here, and he goes for the Outrage. So now that he's Outrage locked against my Fortress, where he's doing not very much, and he's doing more damage to himself than he is to me, I'm like, perfect. I'm staying in and milking this for all I possibly can. So I stay in, and the Fortress just keeps putting in the work, letting him hit it, and I just go ahead and set up my T-Spikes again, because all he has is this and the Slowbro left up to bat. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just wither this thing down until it has like no health. So that's exactly what happens here, and then the Slowbro will be able to come in and get poisoned and not be such a stalling threat. So I go ahead and just set up all my spikes and stuff, because I'm just like, well, any damage I can get off on this thing is good damage at this point. So he hits me with the Outrage, and Fortress goes down, but that's no big deal because Fortress actually put in a lot of work this battle. Not only did he get up my hazards like more than once, but he also walled this Garchomp to no end. And now I send in Crawdaunt, and this is where shit gets real. I'm like, well, I can probably kill this if he gets hacked, and thankfully he gets hacked, but he survives. So I go ahead and hit him with the Crab Hammer, and that's the end of Garchomp. And I also do get hit by the Rough Skin. So now Trevor sends in his last poke, which is Slowbro, and this is where I know I have the game wrapped. I mean, of course he gets poisoned on the T-Spikes entry. I also have the rocks. I have the rocks and the poison and spikes up, so he's gonna take that. He's gonna take all that. So anyway, I know it's done with the knockoff. So that's the game, guys. Crawdaunt putting in work, and my new team, I'm loving it. So make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. PokeProdz out. See you next time. Bye.